Mental ill health can affect us all at some point in our lives. However, mental illness during pregnancy or after the birth of a baby can sometimes impact on a mother's developing relationship with her newborn. Skin to skin care between mother and baby after birth improves mother baby bonding, keeps baby warmer, reduces crying, and can help get breastfeeding off to a good start. This short film describes one mother's experience of dealing with mental illness during her pregnancy and beyond.
Aids and nervous. Suffered a lot with mental health problems and a terrible pregnancy. Um, so yeah, I didn't have much high hopes for me. I was worried about getting ill. Didn't really affect the pregnancy much because everything that went wrong could have gone wrong. Sickness, my mental health, diabetes, um, and the labour. I was terrified about the labour to the point where I couldn't go through with a natural birth. I'd chosen to get an elective C-section, and that was due to past experience, trauma, and just my mental health in general. And I thought after, if I was to go through with a natural birth, I would end up ill at the end of it with worry of pain and yeah, just the thought of it gives me. Say as prepared as anyone could be, but still anxious, full of anxiety, worry. It's the fear of the unknown. When I was actually in it, and it turned out to be amazing. I use the word magical now, because my experience was fantastic. All the staff, the help that I had, the support. When I was in theatre, they talked me through step by step, guided me, were so compassionate and brilliant, every one of them. So it turned out to be amazing. Yeah, I decided that because of how I was feeling with mental health problems, I wasn't going to put any more pressure on myself. I wasn't going to decide that whether I was bottle feeding or breastfeeding. I thought I'll see what happens when she's here. And the staff put her on me in theatre, and she just gobbled me straight away. So that was that. I never had to work at breastfeeding. Yeah, I think it was fantastic. It was a shock, and it was amazing feeling when the midwife put her on me. She just was a natural, and she knew what she was doing, and she guided me. So a lot of support from the midwives and a lot of support from all the other people that were involved with everything. Yeah, definitely. Having all that support there, and guidance, as well as from my family and everywhere else, has really got me through. Um, you know, I've not deteriorated in my mental health. I've not. I've, don't get me wrong. There's good and bad days, and still have bad days. But nothing like what I thought I was going to have. And the struggle was knowing that I'm not alone. Meeting other mums is normal. On everything on how I was feeling, um, has been a really good experience and really positive. Um, I was worried I wasn't going to get out and meet new mums, and that, like I've still got the fear of that, of meeting people. But um, the easier it is, the better it is, and the more support I've got. So yeah, I'm not alone. So we did a lot of skin to skin, and Dad did a lot of skin to skin, and that made it really, really good. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I have good support from the mental health team as well as all the midwives, and everyone that was involved in the postnatal, prenatal, and aftercare. Um, yeah, I mean, the decision making, I was still worried and looking at Google and terrorising myself. But they gave me printouts, they talked to me about it, made sure that I knew the benefits of breastfeeding and that it would be safe for her. So, yeah. Yeah, I think talk about it. You're not alone. Um, I've realised that I'm not alone, and everybody does feel this way, and it is normal. And knowing, be quite in tune with your own symptoms. You know, like that. Okay, you're a new mother and things like that. Oh, darling. You're a new mother and things like that are normal to feel, but knowing that your symptoms are different and be in tune with them, because that's important to know. So if you are getting ill, and you know what is normal for a new mum, that plenty of them are like your bad days and your good days, and yeah, just talk to people, have a support network with you, and make sure you tell your health visitor how you're feeling. It's very important to have that lines of communication. I was always terrified that if I talked about it, then she'd be taken off me, and that was really difficult to comprehend. So I didn't talk about it, and I hid it, and then I found out that if I talked about it, actually I had all that support, and nobody was going to take her away. And that it's okay to talk about it now, and I got all the help and support from talking about it. So it's important.
If you would like information on breastfeeding and taking medication, you can download the fact sheets on certain drugs from the Breastfeeding Network. There's also information about groups supporting breastfeeding and feeding in your area found on the Parent Club website at www.parentclub.scot, where you can type in your postcode and find support groups near your home.